Hello Floppycats subscribers. Today we are going to do the final product review for Whole Life Pet freeze-dried duck treats. Don't ask me why I had all that pause. Probably because whenever I do a video I like run around to get everything ready and then and then I'm out of breath and then I'm like, wait, what was I gonna say? So these say dog treats, but Whole Life, when they first came out, had dog treats and cat treats, and it confused consumers because consumers were used to one treat per cat. But so what Whole Life ended up having to do is they changed their packaging to say dog treats and cat treats. I mean, they have, like, it's the same bag and everything. The only thing that's going to be different is cat here. And the reason why they can be used for both cats and dogs is because they're just freeze-dried muscle meat. So, should we open it up? Let's open it up. I'm going to show the people of the YouTubes how the kitties eat the duck. Alright, so it is 10:10 at night right now. They typically get their Whole Life treats after we come inside in the afternoon. So this is a little odd, but hopefully welcomed. Well, Boo? So I have, think about this one, sirs. Think about this one, sirs. Oh, that's a good one. So here's a close-up of the treats. You can tell that it's breast, those lines in the muscle. And I usually don't give them to them out of my hand. I was going to show you guys that I typically put them in a bowl. And what I've done with these is they haven't been, they like these duck treats, but I wouldn't say that they're their favorite. Their favorite still remains the chicken, so that's why I have a big bag of chicken out, is because what I normally would do is put, I put chicken in there, and then I also put like a piece of duck or 2 pieces of duck in each, just to vary up the protein and give them something different. And as I stated in our arrival video, chicken is as far as Eastern medicine is concerned, chicken is a warm meat, a hot meat, whereas duck is a cold meat. And Charlie Mansers was having some issues with having a lot of heat in his gut. So the duck came just at the right time for us to get through that period. Because when a kitty has, according to Eastern medicine, when a kitty has a lot of heat in their gut, you don't want to continue to fuel that heat by giving them a meat that has heat in it, like chicken. Okay, should we do one more? One more. Okay. Okay, so when I say that they do obviously eat these treats, as you guys are watching on this video. This is not something you can force a cat to do. A dog, heck man, you could probably force them to do anything. But Chiggy is like the fastest freaking eater ever. But sometimes they would eat all the chicken or leave a couple pieces of the chicken and leave the duck. So they weren't, it just depends. I mean, you know, I've said this before, so I'm sorry for you loyal subscribers that have heard this rendition before, but, you know, I feel like cats are a lot like us. You know, some days I want Mexican, some days I want Italian. And if Charlie likes to do that, where he takes the meat someplace else. And so I'm not always going to want to have duck, and I'm not always going to want to eat duck. So if they don't want to, like Chiggy just discovered, I'll do 2, but this one, I don't think so. So I'll probably just toss this one in the bowl and leave it there for Charlie to find later. Okay, and then I wanted to really I wanted to share the crude protein is 91%, crude fat 4%, crude fiber 1%, moisture 2%. And I'm going to include a link to our review in the about section of this video. The duck breast is sourced and supplied within the United States. That's one of the big things about Whole Life. And it's also all human grade, so you don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about touching this meat and then, you know, accidentally putting my finger in my mouth or putting my finger up my nose. So that's nice. More so for like little kids that might want to give, like my niece or nephew that want to give my cats a treat. I don't have to worry about washing their hands immediately afterward. I put some chicken treats in there so that they would come back in, but Trig is being not so wanting to do so. So one of the readers of Floppycats tried duck out on her kitties and they didn't like it. She said that the treat itself was too hard. And I have spoken with Whole Life and another freeze-dried treat company about what makes a freeze-dried muscle treat hard or soft or whatever. And it has to do with the amount of fat. And if anybody knows this and I'm speaking incorrectly, please tell me. But it has to do with the amount of fat that's in the muscle itself. And as you know, probably from duck alone, it's a gamier meat. It's gonna have more fat anyway. So when it goes through the freeze-dried process, it's gonna be tougher. It doesn't bother me at all that it's tougher. Obviously, it doesn't bother Trig or Charlie. I mean, I don't know why Trig didn't go for that third duck thing other than he's never as into these treats as Charlie is. He's my bigger wet food eater than Charlie. But it's just, oh, look at Charlie's eating all the chicken. Oh, he just took the duck. There he goes. And you guys have heard my close-ups. I mean, you can hear him get through the meat fine. It's not something he can't get through. I mean, these guys' mouths were made to get through bone and crap, so I'm not really concerned about a freeze-dried muscle treat. And actually, I kind of feel like that maybe gives their gums more of a workout than they get eating wet food all the time. Alright, so I'm going to include a link to more information about Whole Life's duck treats and their chicken treats in the About section below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Go ahead and do for that. Go ahead. Go get that bag. Go get that bag, go ahead.